Hello. I want to talk to you about cosmic horror, why I like it so much, why it often finds its way into my world building process, be it for my TRPGs, my personal writing, or even the illustrations and drawings I like to make. Yeah, I do those too. Maybe I share some of them in future videos. And speaking of my videos, if you have looked at the other stuff that I released, you maybe noticed a sort of scattershot approach that I take to the topics I'm really interested in. So I just lay it all out, address a couple of different things, and each of these respective videos is sort of the starting point for more. And especially with the topic of cosmic horror, I can definitely tell you this won't be the last time I talk about it here online on my channel. I love cosmic horror, big Lovecraft fan, Alien 1 especially, The Thing from John Carpenter, the list goes on and on and on. Just the movies and some core literature alone are more than enough fodder for me to make a bunch of videos. I'm really excited just thinking about it. But today I really want to talk about a specific kind of cosmic horror that I would define as cosmic horror spice. Yeah, that sounds really pretentious, maybe even a little bit silly, but bear with me, I have a point. So, I'm also a big FromSoft fan, From Software, and of course if I say From Software and cosmic horror you would immediately say Bloodborne, and you would be right, and Bloodborne is absolutely excellent, I love it, but I actually want to talk a little bit more about cosmic horror and Elden Ring. I would not say that Elden Ring per se is a cosmic horror story or even a cosmic horror game, whatever that might entail. It definitely got more interesting and also more cryptic and mysterious with Shadow of the Erdtree. Still not completely done with it, but I know my stuff by now. But where I actually want to get to is the Outer Gods. So for those people who actually know Elden Ring and the lore, I'm not telling you anything new. And if you are new to Elden Ring and its grand lore, the Outer Gods, I would say from the get-go are pretty much what they sound like. They are cosmic, otherworldly entities that are hard to comprehend, and it's also kind of hard to say if they actually have a specific will and ambition towards the mortals they influence, or just them existing changes reality around them and whoever interacts with them. Either way, I would say that the cosmic horror spice in Elden Ring is way more background radiation, or a spice that just rounds a lot of elements up in a certain way, and I really appreciate it. It just makes everything richer and grander and of course more mysterious. There are of course many other cosmic horror examples, but especially Elden Ring is something that I really appreciate in that regard, because when I went into the game blindly, I of course was expecting some From Software shenanigans, but actually the cosmic horror aspect of all of it caught me kind of off guard, and I love it when it happens. So definitely check it out for yourself. And coming to background radiation and making a world richer with just a tint, just a spice of cosmic horror, I would like to give you an example, basically off the cuff. So let's say a zombie plague or Resident Evil-like mutants ravaging like a modern town or something more historic that is a couple of centuries ago. That by itself can be quite exciting and sounds like a neat little scenario for like some really good survival horror, either a little bit more on the tongue-in-cheek whimsical side or something that's kind of hardcore like the OG Romero stuff. But let's say all of that unfolds and it's really effective and you like the characters and the actions and the set pieces. Let's say it's a movie and or a game. But while the whole story unfolds, it is shown that the whole zombie outbreak or the mutants that could possibly threaten the world, or if not the world, just millions of people, is basically just the byproduct of some Cthulhu-esque star god that is sleeping somewhere buried on this planet, on this earth, and he or it is dreaming a little bit more intensely than the star god has for like 10,000 years. And just a byproduct of this otherworldly, hard to comprehend creature causes a borderline apocalyptic event. I just love aspects and story bits like these, and it's also not so much about the protagonists saving the day and basically fighting God. It's just about experiencing the whole thing. And I would say that makes the overall world building so much richer, even if it's just 5% of the storytelling, and it can be mysterious. Hopefully not a mystery box. I kind of hate mystery boxes, but like every concept, it can also be executed well. But coming back to cosmic horror, it just gives everything so much more dimension and room for interpretation and theorizing. And it can also elevate something that is pretty scary on its own, like zombies or Resident Evil style mutants, just by the fact that there is a cosmic horror presence underneath it. Because cosmic horror, I've been saying that for a couple of times now in this video, for me personally entails two core aspects. It is of course the fear of the unknown, stuff that you can not really understand, that is really not there to be completely comprehended by your human mind. And of course the feeling of insignificance, of a greater power. That could also be the force of nature, or I don't know, a solar storm, or of course an eldritch star god or something similar like that. And tying that together with some good old-fashioned survival horror, I'm coming back to that, is just very effective. And one of the most effective examples of it would be actually The Mist. It's the movie version of a Stephen King novella, I think. I don't even know if it's a full novel. There's also more to say about that. I just think it's excellent, very effective, a very bleak story. Those who know it know what I'm talking about. But this is where I would say cosmic horror is, especially in a survival horror setup, almost executed to perfection. Wouldn't there be like another neat little movie, The Thing, which is of course my favorite horror movie of all time and one of my favorite movies ever. Yeah, I think that is a pretty good introduction, I would say, what I like about cosmic horror, how I like it as a spice, as a sort of background radiation, something that just gives something that looks kind of simple or straightforward a lot more dimension to be explored and thought about. Yeah, this is my start with all my rambling and yapping about cosmic horror and many things related to it. There will be a Bloodborne video, there will be a video about The Thing, The Mist and Annihilation. Again, I'm just getting excited talking and thinking about it. And yeah, that's just my opinion. What do you think about it? Do you even like cosmic horror? Am I just yapping here and not making any sense? So please let me know and see you in the next video.